Okay na tayo dito sa goal number 2 natin. Na-apply na natin yung mga inaral natin dito sa first goal natin in analyzing a beam sa paghanap ng mga internal force or forces or internal loads acting on a beam. So, just to summarize what we have discussed, just to wrap up things, ulitin ko lang yung mga inaral natin dito. Inaral natin in this discussion, una is yung mga assumptions before tayo mag-analyze ng beam. And ano yung una doon sa mga assumptions natin? Unang assumption is, sabi natin, yung beam is rigidly joined together. So, ibig sabihin lang nun, if you will separate one part of the beam to the other, ang lalabas na connection niya is fixed connection. Therefore, ang mga lalabas na internal forces ay dalawang force or forces, tsaka isang moment equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Second assumption, before you analyze a beam, we assume na yung mga loads na kinakarga or dinadala ng isang beam, it is acting or lying on the plane containing the longitudinal axis of the beam. And usually, yung plane na yon is vertical plane, in a vertical plane. Although, hindi naman kailangan lagi vertical plane, pero usually, sa analysis natin ng beam, usually we assume na yung plane na yon containing the load and the longitudinal axis ay vertical plane pa tayo, kumbaga. Pero hindi laging ganun. Usually lang. Third assumption, we assume na yung weight ng beam ay uniformly distributed all throughout its length. Although usually naman, we neglect the weight of the beam. Pero if in case na isama yung weight ng beam, we usually assume na that weight is uniformly distributed all throughout the length of the beam. Pero actually, that case is only for prismatic beam. Ibig sabihin ng prismatic beam, all throughout the length, yung cross-section niya, pare-pareho lang. So, pag ganun yung case, yung weight ng beam na yun, assumption natin is uniformly distributed all throughout the length. Minsan kasi may mga beam na tapering, kumbaga. Ibig sabihin, hindi pare-pares yung size ng cross-section all throughout the length. So, syempre, yung distribution ng weight nun all throughout the length ng ganong beam, tapered beam, medyo hindi na uniform. So, iba na yan. Varying na. Uniformly varying, pwede. Fourth assumption, we assume na yung beam natin ay in equilibrium. Meaning, resultant force tsaka resultant moment equal sa 0. Dapat. So, dapat pag nag-summation ka ng mga forces horizontal and vertical tsaka moment, dapat all equal to 0. Kung in equilibrium ang beam, ibig sabihin wala siyang tendency to displace due to the applied force and tendency to rotate due to the resultant moment. Fifth assumption, we assume na yung mga internal force or forces acting on a beam ay nag-act sa centroid ng cross-sectional area niya. Last assumption ay kung magka-cut tayo, kung maglalagay tayo ng cutting section dun sa beam, we assume na yung cutting section na yun ay palaging perpendicular to the longitudinal axis of the beam. So, importante yan. Although hindi naman laging ganun yung cutting section, pwede naman siya naka-slant, pero in analysis, we assume lagi na naka-perpendicular siya about the longitudinal axis. Last thing na natutunan natin in this discussion ay yung way para ma-analyze yung isang beam, which is yung method of sections. Medyo similar sa method of sections ng truss. So, ano bang sinasabi dyan sa method of sections? Sabi niya, kung yung beam natin ay in equilibrium, dapat pag kinat natin siya into segments, dapat both segments na lalabas, lahat ng segments na lalabas, will be also in equilibrium. Meaning, dapat pag nag-summation forces horizontal, vertical, tsaka moment ka on each segment, dapat they will be all equal to 0. So, just for you to practice solving, so magbibigay ulit ako ng problem set. So, try nyo lang ulit, sagutan sa bahay. Nandito naman yung mga correct answer dito sa mga problems na to. So, as much as possible, I tried to choose different types of problems para ma-experience nyo yung different types of problems. So, bawat isa dyan, different yung situation. So, dito lang din naman yung sagot. Ito yung mga sagot niya. Yung naka-red. So, try nyo muna siya sagutan mag-isa without looking sa internet, syempre. Tsaka without looking first dito sa mga correct answer. Yung mga naka-red na yan. And then, check nyo na lang kung pareho yung lalabas na sagot sa'yo. Tsaka dito sa mga naka-red na to. So, kung pareho, edi magdiwang ka. Kung medyo magkaiba, medyo i-recheck mo yung yung solution mo. Kasi baka may na-overlook ka lang. Although hindi naman exact yung mga nilagay ko na sagot dito. Yung karamihan dyan rounded off na. So pag medyo malapit na yung sagot mo, tama na yun siguro. So that's all for this meeting. Again, I hope you learned something. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can comment down below or you can message me. You can contact me. Alam niyo naman yung contact details ko. And have a good day. Are you still looking at me?